everybody, welcome to the Scott Show. This is Scott here, and we are making it happen here on the 3rd of October. It is the scary month. It's the time where all the scary movies come out. And also, Friday the 13th is this year, and Halloween is this year. And I just can't be more than excited about all of that, because it's going to be so much fun to see all the people dressing up. And all the scary movies coming out, including Happy Death Day that comes out on October 13th. They're not paying me to say that, but it looks like a really good movie, and we're going to give it a shout out here on the Scott Show. So, yesterday we went live with some news that Tom Petty, the famous rocker, the man who was on the Traveling Wilburys and came up with many different hits throughout the MTV era, like Don't Come Around Here No More, and just awesome stuff. Rebel Without a Clue. Passed away yesterday at 66. Now, when I came out with this news earlier in the day, I think it was around, I can't even tell you what time it was. It was when I heard it off of CBS News. CBS News then took it back, said that he didn't pass away yet. His daughter went out through a big fit at media, and then later on it came back that he did pass away later in the day, right around 11 my time. So it was kind of a battle that he had in those last moments. But unfortunately for all of us and for music, Tom Petty passed away yesterday at age 66. So our thoughts and prayers go out to his family and all his fans and friends at this terrible, terrible time. I do want to give our condolences and prayers and all of that. It seems like this is just being a more and more thing, and it's depressing to me that this happens because there's so much terrible crap happening in the world. But all of the love that we can give to the great people of Las Vegas, and our thoughts are with the families and victims of the horrendous shooting that happened. And I'm going to make this perfectly clear, and this is going to be my big fight for probably ever. I don't care who the shooter was. I don't care that he had 60 guns in his house. I don't care that what kind of person he was. The kind of person he was the kind of person who goes shoot up a concert and kill 50, 60 people and injure 500. I care about them people. I don't care about the shooter. So, nobody in the mainstream media will remember the names of the victims, but they'll always remember the name of the shooter, because the news makes that prevalent, and I don't think it should. So, I'm a little pissy about that, a lot. So, if you guys ever hear me just say stuff about that, it's totally my feeling. I don't think that you should ever glorify and make newsworthy who the shooter is. I just think that it's a terrible thing to do. So, that's just my feeling on that. Now, we do have other stuff going on. I did want to let you guys know about a little thing that happened to me quite a few years ago. Ava Moses Core, who is a wonderful woman, and she was, unfortunately, she's European, and she went to Auschwitz. She was brought there in 1944, and put through the most horrendous of things, and the Holocaust was just terrible. But she survived through it, and has been a motivational speaker, talking to all these different groups, and she was up at Scholastica a few years ago now, up at St. Scholastica here in Duluth, Minnesota. She had made her little speech, or she didn't even speak yet. Me and my friend got in there like first, and it was standing room only. But since we got in there first, we got front row seats. I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at my friend, and I'm like, wow, I hope this is good. I mean, and lo and behold, the person sitting next to me said, oh, it's going to be great. And little did I know that she was the person sitting right next to me saying that it was going to be great. And I just got the biggest kick out of it. I think the world of her and her struggles and the way that she has handled life. And if we could handle life just as much as somebody who has struggled that much and been through that horrendous of a deal, then I think we are all better for it. So I thought that was kind of an interesting thing. I'd seen something on BuzzFeed about her, and just wanted to bring that up. So we will go to the fun part of our day, the checkiday.com stuff, and I do want to thank everybody for listening to the Scott Show. We do have a lot of fun here. I think we have a lot of fun, so if you guys think we have a lot of fun, like, share, subscribe, let us know what you guys think of our great show here, and we're going to make it happen quite a bit. We got a few other things to cover today, lots of stuff. We might actually go 20 minutes a day on this show. Just a heads up. If you guys are liking this show, it's awesome. By the way, guys, it is October 3rd. I don't know if you knew that, but he asked me what day it is, and I said it's October 3rd. On October 3rd. The reason I say that, it is Mean Girls Appreciation Day. The movie Mean Girls, October 3rd was the day that the boy talked to the character played by Lindsay Lohan, and he goes, and the line was, on October 3rd, he asked me what day it was, and I said, it's October 3rd. So, if anybody asks you what day it is, it's October 3rd. Look at the Leaves Day today. It is National Boyfriend Day today. National Butterfly and Hummingbird Day. National Caramel Custard Day. National Family TV Show Day. National Techies Day. National Virus Appreciation Day. And also, it's October 3rd. That's never going to get old. I just think that's fun. Alright, so, folks, I had asked a few days ago on the 30th of September. I did not post this. We were going to have a special Scott Show podcast. However, the day kind of escaped me a little bit. So, there you go. And I just wanted to get this out. I'm going to post this page right here and let you guys know what's up. I posted this on September 30th on the Scott Yazel Superman Facebook page, and I say the Superman Facebook, it's the one that I use probably the most. If you guys are on any of them, there's two different ones with my pictures. There's one with the 102550 logo, and then there's the Superman one. And all of our stuff goes over to there, the Superman one. We link them up where we can. But I asked the question. I said, you walk into a bar and you order your favorite drink. What do you order? And we had 8 responses. We had 5 people who liked it. But 8 responses to the question. And I'm going to just read them all straight up. Jolene said that she would walk into a bar and order a Sex on the Beach. I like that. I am a fruity drinker. I love I love flavor, and pineapple juice is great. And there you go. I will give you guys mine here in a little bit. Sue said that she would get a Bahama Mama, which sounds good. Eric said he would get a big mug, and I know that. Eric is a great friend of the show. He's going to be joining us sometime soon for the politics show. I'm going to get Eric on here. We're going to talk politics. It's going to be a great time. Laura said a Moscow Mule, which I have never had. Deborah says that she would get a red wine or a beer. And, red wine, I heard, is healthy for you. So, I'm pretty cool with that. I'm pretty cool with that. And I'm cool with the beer, too. So, yesterday was no alcohol day, by the way. So, I did not celebrate that day. But this is great. Louisa says that she would order a cock and bull ginger beer. That is definitely the most interesting name I've heard for anything. Except for that great English dessert, I think it's called Spotted Dick. So, there you go. So, cock and bull ginger beer. Say that a few times around your friends. All right. White wine or mojito, that would be Diane's pick. I love mojitos. White wine is good too. I love a good sweet wine, so yeah. And Crystal said that she would get a Madreas, and I don't know what that is. I am that not smart when it comes to all the drinks, and I probably wouldn't make the best bartender. I probably would though. I'd be an awesome bartender. But not knowing what that is, I would learn really, really fast if Crystal came into my bar. So, there you go. And I'm going to post that, like I said, on the... I'm going to post the link on the page. Everybody can listen. I'm going to be posting questions a lot on my Facebooks. We're going to get a lot of, hopefully, great responses back, as those were awesome responses. Now, mine, I'm going to have to say, I have a few different things that I pick. I do like the Smirnoff Ice Grape. I think that just tastes like Kool-Aid, so I just drink it all day long. Or I would order a pineapple upside down cake. It is pineapple juice, cream, and cake vodka. Cake vodka, the coolest thing ever, because it just tastes like you're drinking cake without all of the calories of eating all of the cake. I might eat all the cake, but that's irregardless of anything, right, folks? I'm gonna have fun. So, moving on with the show, and I want to thank everyone for listening to the show and just having fun, because we have a great time here on the Scott Show podcast, on the Scott Show Wake Up Call. We did the NFL picks the other week. We have done all the week. Week 4 was just done yesterday with Kansas City beating Washington. And thank God they won by more than 9 points. And the reason I say that is that brings me to 8-8 on the week, a positive 1 on the point scale, and that brings me altogether to 34-29, above 500. I'm still batting above 500, which is good, and a 21 plus 21 point scale. I was a little afraid this week after the horrendous beatdown of the Tennessee Titans, as they got beat by Houston by 43 points. And I thought that I was done, but I wasn't, because Seattle came back and won, and Kansas City finished off my week. So I am now 8-8 on the week. We do have other podcasts coming up today. The 10-25-50 show is going to be having one. It's going to be a local, or it's going to be a regional one about the South today, earlier, and then we're going to be doing one of the other regions today too. We're going to have a sports show talking about all the great stuff going on. The playoffs for the Major League Baseball start today. The Twins play the Yankees in New York, so check that game out. We'll probably be doing the Scriptures with Scott show, just talking about different things there. We will have a pop culture show. I don't know what that's going to be about yet, but we did the Orange is the New Black characters yesterday. That went 20 minutes. Really good outline of who the characters are from the show Orange is the New Black. A few spoilers. But folks, how can you do it without spoilers, right? That's how it goes. We will be doing the exercise show. It's actually day 3 of the exercise show. The last one is day 1 challenge. But I got to do the exercises first, folks. I got 4 different exercises I'm going to do every day for this challenge, for the show. And hopefully we get lots of people excited about what we're doing with this show and get them out there. And then, of course, keeping it local, we have the Duluth Superior one. And we'll be doing something with that today. Just talking about some place here in town. And we'll make it happen, folks, on the Scott Show podcast. That's what we do. And I'm really excited to do all this stuff and work on 102550. But, folks, we need your help. We need to end homelessness and poverty nationwide. We need to make it happen. So we're going to 102550.net is the website, and we always make that happen there. We have our Patreon at 102550. We're going to be doing some awesome stuff there too. Facebook is always lit up, ready to rock and roll. But our YouTube pays us money, and Speaker.com pays us money. And the reason I'm talking about these two things, you guys need to like, share, subscribe, all of that. Yesterday was not the best of days for the podcast. I'm just saying that out loud because it was a little frustrating. I want to end homelessness and poverty, and the way to do it is to like, share, subscribe our stuff, share our podcast. Let them know we're out there. We need to build our base and get a whole bunch of people excited about what we're doing. I'm excited about what I'm doing here with the Scott Show Wake Up Call. And the Scott Show Wake Up Call, by the way, is one of the top one podcasts that we do. I don't know if you guys, if you folks know this. It's actually number 1. I think it's number 1, 3, and 5. And I'm just going to look here quick because I can't remember all of this stuff all at once. But I know it is number 1 so far. It's number 1, 3, and 6. And actually number 4 is the Afternoon Delight with Kyle and Solar. And the Solar Cast was number 5. We actually had the Graham Cassidy bill, which we talked about a few weeks ago, or a week ago. Just before it died and nobody wanted to vote for it. That is actually a number 2. So that was a really popular one. But the Scott Show podcast Wake Up Call comes in at quite a few of them, and we do a lot of them here on the Scott Show because it's every morning. We do the podcast, the Wake Up Call, every single morning without fail, making it happen for you guys. That's what we do, and we have a lot of fun with that. So we're always going to enjoy the podcast, the Wake Up Call. If you guys wanted to switch around and be at a different time in the day, you guys can let us know that. Check us out at 102550.net/The Scott Show, tinyurl.com/102550. And, of course, we are on speaker.com as well with The Scott Show. So check us out on there, folks. Links are on the description. You can get right to our speaker site and comment all you want to. You can comment on the YouTube. We are all over the place. We're visas accepted. So we make it happen every single day. I do want to give a few shout outs before we get off of here. I do want to give a shout out to all the wonderful people at Starbucks making the coffee, making it happen. I'm probably going to be visiting my good friends at Starbucks today because I like a good venti cinnamon dolce latte. Yeah, that's just what it is. I do want to also give a big shout out to all the current and past employees of the Qdoba Mexican Grill here in Duluth that I got the privilege to work at. I saw a whole bunch of people yesterday that I know, so I'm going to I'll give everybody a shout out that I remember even seeing. So big shout out to Janelle, who's rocking it, who's making it happen. She's heard that I'm running the half and said that I'll love it. Big shout out to former state senator Roger Reinert. who is just awesome, and he gave me lots of good notes about the half as well. Yeah, I mean, everybody. Kira, I'm going to give you a big shout out too. I saw you at the store yesterday, making it happen at a local social service housing organization, rocking it out. Just amazing people that I know. And I saw so many people that I know yesterday. So many people that give you that good vibe. Like my buddy Tom. Tom gives me a good vibe. He shows up at the gym. He lifts heavy crap. He's built like a, brick house. And Carl, same thing. I mean, these guys show up at the gym. They do their business, but they have time for you when you ask them a question. They have an answer for you, or you could just say hi and how's it going and all this other stuff. It's amazing. And one last thing I wanted to give you guys a little note about is this Saturday. It is the last. It is the 10th race I'm going to do this year. The 10th 5K that I'm doing this year. And so I did the Fickers race, the Midnight Run, the Sidewalk Shuffle. I did Proctor, Cloquet, the Cloquet Color Run, the regular Color Run here in Duluth, the Insane Inflatable 5K, the Superior Y Run, and the Minnesota Mile. So this is my 10th run this year. It's going to be my 9th 5K. So check that out, and I'll give you guys all the details here on the Scott Show podcast. We're going to do the wake-up call really super early on Saturday, probably 6:30, 7 o'clock. Get that out, and then I'm going to go catch a train to go running, because that's what I do. All right, so we're going to catch you guys real soon, and thank you guys for checking out the Scott Show podcast, the wake-up call. Check us out here at tinyurl.com/102550, and we will make it happen. Have yourselves a great day.